process of scanning negatives into a scanner. The first thing to do is to find the negative and turn it so that it's upside down. And what I end up doing is holding it up to the light a lot of the time, but this one is upside down. And I set it into the scanner platform as such. And I'll put a few more in there. Now these are 35 millimeter photos, so they're going to be a lot easier to work with than some of the older photos, and maybe I'll get a chance to show you how that works. But once I have them pretty much set into the tray, and then I fit a little holder down onto them and snap it into place. Okay, put them into the scanner. They just sort of fit right into the scanner bed, and there's a couple slots that it goes into. Close the door, and then go to Epson Scan, which is a software I'm using. I'm just using my iPhone to show this, and so I need to activate Epson Scan so you can see what's going on. It's right there. Bring it to the forefront. So the first thing I do, it's hard to see this, maybe I'll show it later, is I have this checked for thumbnails because, it says Epson Perfection V600, that's the scanner I'm using, and the scan settings not selected. I'm in photo mode, which means that I'm going to use not the flatbed scanner, but a negative scanner. So it says I'm using the transparency unit and color negative film, and I have it set so it's 16-bit, 24-bit color. I have some other choices. There could be 48-bit, 8-bit, grayscale, 16-bit, but I'm doing this. Or high resolution, not as high as could be, but I'm taking 1600. I think I actually have 2400 normally. And I'm scanning these as TIFFs. The image format is a TIFF. That way I can edit it a little bit more. And down here I can set the settings, and I can number things the way I want. So right now I'm numbering them so that the prefix is July 1998. And then there's a counter of 3 characters. So my starting number says 33, but I could, because that's where I left off. So I'm going to now do a preview. So I hit preview, and that doesn't take long. So it goes through and previews the scan. I may do this on the computer also and do screen flow, but right now I'm just taking a video with my iPhone. And the checking the thumbnail makes everything come out just right. So notice the first picture is fine. The second picture is sideways. So what I'll do is I'll select that picture, and then I'll rotate it around so that it's right side up. The third one is a dud, so I'm going to get rid of that. That one's okay. That one's okay. Okay. There's another dud, so I'll get rid of that. Another dud. Another dud. So I've got 5 photos. And so once that's done, I kind of hit the check select all. And then I select scan. And I'll let this go for just a minute. It scans all the photos, of course, one at a time. It doesn't take too long. The previous scanner I had took forever, and this is scanning at a pretty high resolution. Each of the negatives, as they're scanned, will come out to be about 9 gigabytes, so they're going to be pretty large. And a lot of them I'll probably trash along the line. But right now, these are all getting saved. I selected somewhere they're all getting saved under Photos. And selecting 2. I'll stop this for a minute.